Welcome to The Explainer, where we break down big topics into simple, clear guides. Today, we're diving into what really works for healthy skin based on expert advice. So let's get right into it.
Okay, let's kick things off with a quote from dermatologist Dr. Noreen Galaria that's a real shocker. She'd have patients come in confused about why they were getting pigmentation, melasma, even though they stayed out of the sun. Her answer? It points to the culprit sitting right in front of you. And me, right now.
Because, get this, dermatologists say a staggering 80% of what we think of as skin aging, it isn't caused by the years passing at all. Nope, it's from our exposure to light.
And here's the crucial part. It's not just about the sun. The blue light coming from our devices is a massive hidden enemy to our skin. It can actually trigger those pigment-producing cells, which is a huge deal if you're prone to issues like melasma.
So if we're basically surrounded by this light all the time, how in the world do we fight back? Well, believe it or not, the first line of defense isn't what you put on your skin, but what you put on your plate. We've got to start from the inside out.
If you want to make things really simple, just focus on these four powerhouses. Blueberries are absolutely loaded with antioxidants. Green tea, it can actually help reverse some sun damage. Turmeric and ginger are incredible anti-inflammatories, and cooked tomatoes release this amazing antioxidant called lycopene.
Now, on the flip side, let's talk about the #1 dietary villain for your skin, sugar. There's this process called glycation, where sugar molecules literally go on the attack, breaking down the collagen and elastin that keep your skin firm. So here's the bottom line. Cutting back on added sugar is one of the most powerful anti-aging moves you can make.
Okay, let's move out of the kitchen and into the bathroom. The skincare world is, well, it's just so confusing and overwhelming, right? So let's break it down into what's actually worth your money and what's just hype. Here is your cheat sheet. In the keep column, this is where you spend your money. On powerful active ingredients like peptides, a really potent vitamin C, and retinoids. And in the toss pile, things that just don't work. Collagen creams, those facial exercises, and vague marketing buzzwords like clean.
And if you're wondering why collagen cream is on the toss list, this analogy from Dr. Galaria just says it all perfectly.
It's really just simple science. The collagen molecule is just way too big to get through the surface of your skin. It can't be absorbed. That's why peptides are a keeper. They're like tiny little messengers that can get through and tell your skin, hey, make some new collagen.
Now, let's talk about the undisputed heavyweight champion of anti-aging, retinoids. You have to respect them. Yeah, they can cause some dryness and peeling at first, but that's just the sign of them working, turning over your cells. They're not thinning your skin, they're actually strengthening it from deep down and are proven to build new collagen.
Okay, so we've covered what to eat and what to put on our skin. But now, let's talk about the fundamental process that drives this entire anti-aging industry in the first place, the loss of collagen.
I think most of us kind of know we lose collagen over time, but the reality of how much we lose and how early it all starts is something most people wildly underestimate.
As Dr. Galaria puts it, the scientific truth here is, well, it's a bit of a gut punch. It's a major reality check.
This is the number. We lose about 1% of our collagen every single year. And you know what the most shocking part is? This whole process starts around age 25. So think of it like this. There's a movie that starts playing in your mid-20s and it just doesn't stop. And all those lifestyle factors we talked about, eating too much sugar, smoking, and of course that daily light exposure, they're basically just hitting the fast forward button on that movie. So after cutting through all the hype, the different diets, the endless products, what is the one single tool that almost every dermatologist agrees is the most effective way to protect your skin?
It's tinted sunscreen. This is it. This is the ultimate preventative tool you can use. Of course, it protects you from the sun's UV rays, which, remember, cause 80% of aging. But the key part is the tint. The tint contains iron oxides, and those physically block the visible light, including the blue light from your screens, from ever getting to your pigment cells.
So we end on this question. In an age of selfies, Zoom calls, and screens, where we see our own faces more than ever, what does it even mean to age gracefully? Well, maybe the answer isn't about stopping aging, but about understanding it. Because when you arm yourself with this knowledge, you get the power to protect your skin and decide for yourself what that really looks like.